second question, from the point of view of the devil's advocate, is a hard one. It's a really hard one. And I do have to make very clear the disclaimer. In Eastern Europe, in Romania, we still live in many places in a sort of traditional atmosphere, let's say, even rural maybe. There are lots of attitudes that could be read as anti-Semitic attitudes. So I will raise a virtual and hard question.
Please.
And it's a virtual quotation, I stress upon that. Quote, you are an Israeli citizen. You come from the country which is manipulating from the backstage the whole trajectory of the Western world. You heard that lots of times. Your goal with your books is to confuse us and make us abandon our Christian values. End of virtual quotation.
Okay, again, it's up to you what you do with what I say. I would say the real question is, what are the Christian values? What is the deep meaning of... Lots of people talk about Christianity.
Yes.
Like you have somebody like Orban in Hungary talking about Christian democracy. I always thought that the chief value of Christianity was compassion. Now, so if I would say to people, hold on to your Christian values. Compassion is a wonderful thing. Really follow in the footsteps of Jesus. To follow in the footsteps of Jesus doesn't mean to say, I believe that Jesus Christ is the Savior. Okay, so you believe it, so what? The really following in the footsteps of Jesus means to live your life in light of what Jesus instructed people to do, which is above all to show compassion to others. If somebody slaps you, you turn the other cheek. You care about other people. Other people who might not even be of your own religion. You know, you have the parable of the Good Samaritan.
Right.
The important thing is not the religion of the person, it's how they behave. So I definitely don't want people to abandon their Christian compassion. I really hope that my books will help them to understand that real compassion today should be global in nature, because today all people depend on one another. Events in one country have a deep influence on other countries. So your environmental policies in Europe have an effect on people in Bangladesh. If climate change continues and the ocean rises, Bangladesh will drown. So yes, most people in Bangladesh are not Christian. They are Muslims, they are Hindus. But Christian compassion means that you should care about the environment, not just because of what happens in Romania, but also because you have responsibility for people in Bangladesh. And the same thing when it comes to the job market.
Right.
So Christian compassion means that you have to think not just about the impact of people in one region, but also of people in distant parts of the world. So, you know, when you come to think about environmental regulation, I think it's a very good idea to ask yourself, what would Jesus have told us to do about environmental regulation today?
Professor,